Up camp, a phrase commonly heard if you're from Western Pennsylvania. It refers to a physical place, but also a state of mind. It's the deer camp, the fishing hole, a cabin, or a getaway you always go up to, despite its geographical location. I spent most of my adult life inside comedy clubs, but some of my best memories were made outside, hunting and fishing the surrounding properties of my grandparents' single-wide paradise. So sit back and maybe have a few laughs at my successes and failures as I look to reconnect with a simpler time. I'm Collin Chamberlin, and I'm headed up camp. It is 4:30 in the morning, and I am covered in head to toe in camo, which either means I am just getting in from a very weird night or spring turkey season is here. If you can't tell by the red Wawa cup, we are in the east. We're in Maryland. We're going to hunt some public land today for some spring turkey. Sunrise is in about an hour and a half, and we can shoot 30 minutes before sunrise. I don't think anything's going to be on the ground by then, but that's what the window we're working with. So we're going to try to slip in as quietly as possible. The important thing is to remember, this is public land. So I don't necessarily want to be stalking turkeys all day and then get shot. That's honestly over getting a turkey. I don't want to get shot. So priorities. I'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching. We're set up. Came in as quiet as I could, but if you've ever seen a grown man pull a turkey cushion off his vest and try to get it under his butt, it kind of just looks like someone's trying to wipe their butt with no success. My grandfather was a really good woodsman, though. He taught me a lot of things. When I would walk into the woods with him, he would always say things like, pick your feet up, watch where you're walking, move slowly, move rhythmically, try to move like an animal. The other tip he also gave me was, why are you so fat? I have 17 protein bars in my bag and a bottle of water, so I'm probably going to break into those pretty soon. And I'll probably finish those by 7:30 a.m. and then be starving. So, tune in for that. Should be good. It's really important to be safe with your firearm too. I remember my grandfather preached that you gotta be safe with your firearm. And he said that right before he swung his shotgun past me, thought it was unsafe, and I moved out of the way, and it went off, and it put a hole in the ground about 8 inches deep from where I was standing. I couldn't hear anything because it had went off right next to my head, and the dirt came up and hit me in the face. I was about 12 years old. I remember thinking at that point, I am gonna die in the woods with him because he's supposed to be the adult. He almost blew my leg off, and he doesn't have a cell phone. We bought him a cell phone, but instead of a cell phone, he put the TV remote in his pocket. Just a fun story to share. You're sitting in the woods, you reminisce. I buy protein bars when I'm in the woods. I buy them because they're like, oh, it's brownie batter. Oh, it's Reese's peanut butter cup. And they all taste like dirt. I should just buy candy bars. You can't make something that tastes as good as a donut, because then you would have just made a donut. I mean, this is terrible. But I'm going to eat it because I'm a pig. So when I was growing up, I would go hunting with my grandfather and my uncle. He would pack a ham sandwich for me and him, one each, one apple each, an orange each, and every once in a while a bag of chips, and then a giant thermos of hot black coffee or hot black tea. I was 11 or 12 years old, drinking just straight black coffee in the woods out of a thermos. I was getting done with a graveyard shift at the factory line. Just me on a steel pillar sitting above a skyscraper. I was working on building the Manhattan skyline. But he would pack the lunch in a shopping bag, and then put the shopping bag in a bucket. Take your lunch bag out, flip the bucket over, and that's what you sat on for 8 hours. The other thing he used to put in his bucket, not my bucket, was a water bottle. He'd dump the water out, and he would fill it with Manischewitz wine, blackberry wine, because it said he would drink it during the day and it would keep him warm while holding a loaded firearm. I'm pretty sure we just heard a gobble far off to my left. It was far though, like it would take him a bit to get here. Something's moving over there. Pretty heavy. Something was moving in on us. I mean, I was ready to rock. Sit and see what happens. Sometimes when I'm out in the woods hunting, more than like getting excited and thinking about like a turkey coming in or a deer or something, I start to fantasize about what I'm gonna eat when this is over. It was exciting to feel like maybe I heard some gobbles and thought something was actually coming in. But what excites me even more is the 45-minute ride I have back to the Airbnb I'm at and what I'm gonna eat in my car on the way. Can't stop thinking about it. Well, we are gonna try one last spot, I think, before we call it. We got about 2 hours left in legal hunting time. So I am going to move sort of back towards where I parked. There's a it says on Onyx and on the map that the DNR has that there's like a pine stand. So I'm gonna see if there's anything over there. We're gonna meander on over to this other spot and see what we can see later. Okay, we found a cut that I did not know was here. Started walking through, just hit the diaphragm call a little bit, had a gobble. So we're gonna see if we can bring this thing in. We have about an hour and a half. Well, we tried to call whatever bird we heard in a little bit, just a little bit of calling. It hit that first gobble. It sounded far, but we're running out of time here for public hunting hours. So I think what I'm going to do real quick is kind of move up and down this line, see if I can get it to gobble again and get a closer idea of where it is. That way tomorrow, if the weather cooperates, I can come here and set up early and try to work this bird tomorrow. So that's the plan. We're just going to walk this line and see if we can get him to gobble. We're going to make our way out of here. This very well may be the end of this episode. I can't say we didn't try. I mean, we pretty much covered this entire WMA today. So If there is a tomorrow, that'll be a part 2. The weather's not looking great, but if it holds off in the morning, maybe. But thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for watching. Whatever you're out pursuing, game, fish, whatever, good luck. Maybe you're just on your way to get a quarter pounder of cheese like I probably will be, or a Whopper. I've not had a Whopper in a long time. Or a BK original chicken sandwich. Whatever you're out there chasing, good luck, be safe. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at Collin Comedy. But the biggest thing you could do is, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you catch every episode as we put these out. Leave a comment if you like it. If you don't like it, send it to an enemy and ruin their day with it. Thank you for watching, and I catch you all soon.
Hi, how you doing today? How can I help you?
Hi there, could I please get an original chicken sandwich meal with a Diet Coke?
All right, my love, I have original chicken sandwich meal for Diet Coke.
Thank you.
Thank you.